Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Amber. So today I'm going to show you the two new Essence palettes. Nothing compares to Nude, and my rose will go on. Now I have all 6 of the original palettes and I love these little guys. They have such great pigment, they have beautiful color stories, and I love the names. They are so cute, and who can beat $3.99 a palette, right? That's pretty good. So when I found out that they were releasing 2 new palettes this year, I was like, yes! Come to mama, I need you. So I get home with these little guys and I'm so excited. I can barely contain myself and I'm just bouncing off the wall, yeah! And my face was so happy, but the second I opened it, my face went from, to, oh. That's it. So the color stories to me were kind of meh. But I'm still going to try these out. We're still going to give them a chance. I'm still going to put them on my eyes. So if you want to see if these are like a sequel to a movie, where sequels usually are not as good as the first ones, or maybe these are amazing and you just need to have them. So if you want to see which way these are going to go, then first make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell, and then sit on back, relax, have a laugh, and I hope you enjoy this video. All right, so I'm going to start with the Nude palette, and we're going to start with the lightest shade right here, which is called No Matter. So when I look at this palette, all the tones are really yellow, and I just feel like they're all just one note. So that's kind of where I'm looking like, So we shall see. Now I'm going to move on to the crease shade called 15 Days. So today for lunch, I was meeting one of my good friends, and when we met at the restaurant, I was like, you know what? I'm going to pay for everything today. I said, I owe you like $5, and I missed out on your birthday, so this is going to be your birthday dinner. So you get whatever you want, and I got you covered. All right. There's the crease shade. All right, elf cookies and dreams time. So I'm going to use this as my base. Oh, and if you didn't see my last video where I did a little haul to Family Dollar to get some press-on nails, these are one of the ones I got. So if you didn't see that video, go check it out. All right, so now I'm going to move on to the lid shade. Let's do this one right here, and this is called Fancy Restaurant, which, going back to my restaurant story. So I tell my friend again, you know, I'm going to pay for it. So it comes time to pay for it. And I go to get my wallet out of my purse. And I look at my purse, and uh-oh. And my memory of the previous night comes back where my wallet falls out of my purse, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to pick it up and put it back. I'll get it in the morning. Yeah, I'll put it in my purse in the morning before I go to work. Here's what we got going so far. So now let's move on to, let's go with this shade, which is Give It Another Try. I'm going to use a brush, and we're going to pat it in the outer third of the eye. So, again, don't have my wallet. I'm supposed to be paying for my friend's meal. And so I have to go, so yeah, you know how I said I'd pay? Yeah, you're going to have to pay for yourself. And I kind of need you to pee for me too, because I don't have my wallet. I felt so stupid. It's like, oh, what a good friend I am. Oh well, I'll get her next time. I'll probably forget my wallet then too. All right. How's this shade looking? I feel like it's going mostly all over my face, but not on the lid. Come on. Show up. So there is no matte dark shades in here, so we're going to go with this one here to get in the outer corner and kind of go on the crease a little bit to get some depth. And this is called All the Followers. So here is a close-up of the final look. All right, so I still don't like this palette. Again, it's very yellow toned, which lately I have a thing with yellow toned makeup. So again, if you don't watch my video on my makeup forever where I tried a foundation and it was just too yellow tone, again, go check that video out. But again, yellow, why? All right, let's move on to the Rose palette. Now, I do think this one's slightly better looking than the other one. I still feel like it's got kind of one note of colors, especially these three. They're all really light, and I feel like it's missing a really dark shade in there to try and give it some more depth and definition. So, fingers crossed. Here we go. All right, so we are going to start with this shade here, and it's called Near. So, my wallet story. It didn't end there. So after work, I picked up my youngest daughter and we were gonna get a bite to eat and run through like McDonald's and then go to the store. But I decided to go to the store first. And can you even see this color? Are you there? So anyway, we ran into the store. Now I had a gift card for $25 to the store that we were going to. And so I bought a bunch of stuff. And so I used the gift card and then I had like 30 some dollars that I still owed. Now we're gonna move on to the crease color, which we're gonna use this one here called Far. So we just had near, far. I'm not gonna continue. You can sing it yourself. So I go to pay the 30 some balance that I owe, and I look at my purse. Oh no, Amber, you still don't have your wallet in your purse. So then I look in the bottom of my purse and I see, oh, I've got my checkbook. Hey, you can still pay with checks. I'll just use a check. So I write the check, hand it to the guy, and he starts like processing it, and then he's like, oh, I need to see your driver's license. And I'm like, all right, for the lid color, we're gonna use this one, which is called Spaces Between Us. So this kid says, you know, hey, I need to see your driver's license because he needs to write down my license number. And I'm like, I don't have my wallet, so I don't have my license. And he's like, oh. And I'm like, well, I guess you're gonna have to return everything that's above the $25 gift card because I've got no other form of payment. So then he has to call his manager over and we explain the story. And the manager's like, don't you know your driver's license number? And I'm like, yeah, no. Who knows their driver's license number? Maybe some of you do, but I sure don't. So then he tells the kid, just make up a number. Just put in some random numbers. All right, so now for the outer third of the lid, I'm going to use the shade here called Across the Distance. Man, I wish they'd make the font a little bigger for us old people to see and be able to read it. So anyway, the kid was really struggling with putting in a fake number. He just didn't feel like it was ethical and right. And I was like, oh, we don't have to do that. We can just return the stuff. I don't need all this stuff, because I was at an office supply store and I love paper and journals and stuff. And so I had like 3 of the same like planners. And so I was like, do I really need 3? No. Did I want them? Yes. But did I need them? No. So I was like, oh, we can just return them. But the manager's like, no, just put in a random number. So the kid's like, I don't want to. So they were kind of going back and forth, and I'm just like, no, it's okay. I don't need the stuff. So anyway, the kid finally put in some random numbers, and that was it. I paid for it, and I'm away. So I felt really bad for the kid, because he's trying to be all right and, you know, go by the book of putting in my driver's license number. But, oh well, I got my stuff. All right, here is how we are looking so far. Now we are going to move on. This is where I wish we had a dark shade. There really isn't one, because I already used that. Well, I'm going to use the same color and just use a rounded packed brush. Hope I can get a little darker in the corner and crease. All right, close-up time of the final look. All right, so my thoughts on this palette. If you like soft, subtle looks, then I'd say this palette isn't so bad, but I do not like soft, subtle looks. I like bright, bold, bam looks. So, I don't really like this palette either. I hate that. I hate saying that, because I love those other palettes so much, but these two, they are not for me. So my final verdict is, these are like a sequel that is not as good as the original. So I honestly would pass on these. And if you were interested in the Essence palettes, get one of these. Get one of the 6 first ones. These are so good. Well, thank you for watching this video. And as always, have a blessed day. Remember, Jesus loves you, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!